Hello everyone, welcome to the video series on subject structural analysis 2. In this video, we are going to see the part 2 of second numerical problem on continuous beam in unit number 3, flexibility method. So in part first video, already you have seen the statement of numerical problem. So this is the loaded continuous beam ABCD. Okay. And in first part already we have calculated the degree of static indeterminacy. We have considered the vertical direction at B as Q1 and vertical direction at C as Q2. Then we have calculated the DQ matrix. Okay, so it is 0 0. Then we have calculated displacement analysis of the release structure. So this is the table. M stand for bending moment in the release structure with the load, then M1 stand for bending moment with Q1 equal to 1 and M2 stand for bending moment with Q2 equal to 1. Okay, so this is the table for a displacement analysis of release structure. Okay. Now next step is to find out DQ matrix. DQ is action corresponding to displacement in release structure. Now here we have written dq L1. So here, as here L1 is there, so here you have to take M1. So dq L1 is equal to integration 0 to L capital M into M1 upon EI into dx. So here you have to take the multiplication of capital M into M1. Okay. Now in the column of M, so here the value is minus 40x, but here M1 value is 0. So this term will be equal to 0. Again here the value of M1 is 0. Again this term will be equal to 0. Here also the value of M1 is 0. So this term will again be equal to 0. Now for zone BA, the value of M1 is x minus 6, whereas value of M, capital M, is minus 10x square minus 40. So here we will put the value of capital M, that is minus 10x square minus 40, and value of M1 is x minus 6. Okay, and value of EI is 2EI. Okay, and the limit for zone BA, it is 6 to 12. Okay, now by solving this integration on calculator directly, we will get the value of dq L1. So value of dq L1 here after solving is minus 9540 upon EI. Okay, here very important is how we put the value of EI, and many times students make a mistake in putting the value of EI. So be careful while putting the value of EI. Now next we have to find out dq L2. Now here, as here it is 2, so here you have to take M2. So dq L2 is equal to integration 0 to L M into M2 upon EI into dx. Okay. Now here, whatever the values are there in M column, you have to multiply with the values there that are there in the M2 column. Okay. Now here, as the value of M2 is 0, so this term will be equal to 0 for zone PC. Okay. Now for zone CE, value of M is minus 40x. So here we have taken minus 40x. And value in column M2 is x minus 2. Okay, the value of EI for zone C is I. Okay, and limits are 2 to 4. Okay, we have put the value of M, M1, and also we have put the value of EI, and also we have put the limits. Now next, for zone EB, value of M is minus 120x plus 320, and value of M2 is x minus 2, and value of EI for zone EB is I. So it is EI, and limit is 2 to 4. Here the limits are wrong. It should be 4 to 6. Okay, here limit should be 4 to 6. Okay, into dx. Now next zone BA. Okay, the limits are 6 to 12. Value of M is minus 10x square minus 40. Okay, into x minus 2. Now here value of EI is 2. So here you have to put EI2. Okay. Now after solving this, we will get the value of dqL2 is equal to minus 22126.670 upon EI. Okay. So here we have found out the value of DKL1. Here we have found out the value. We have found out the value of DKL1, and also we have found out the value of DKL2. Okay. So from this we'll get the DKL1 matrix. Okay. We'll see the next slide. After this, we have to find out the flexibility coefficient. Okay. Now here, flexibility coefficients are nothing but you have to find out the flexibility matrix. So F matrix is equal to, here we can say Fig equal to integration 0 to L Mi into Mj upon Ei into Dx. Now here we are considering I as 1, J as 1. So this matrix will become F11. Okay, that means here you have to multiply M1 into M1, small m1 into small m. Okay, so M1 into M1 you have to multiply. Okay, now here if you see in the, for zone DC value of M1 is 0, so this term is 0. For zone C again the value of M1 is 0, again this will be equal to 0. For M2, for EB zone again M2 is 0, again this term will be equal to 0. Okay, so for zone BA value of M1 is x minus x, so x minus x into x minus x, and value of EI here is 2. Okay, so put the value of EI 2, and limits are 6 to 12, so 6 to 12. Okay, after solving this integration on the calculator, we will get the value of F11 equal to 36 upon EI. Okay. Now next we will find out the F12, which is equal to F21, which is equal to integration 0 to L M1 into M2 upon EI into Dx. Okay. Now here we have to multiply M1 into M2. So here value is 0, here also 0, so it will become equal to 0. Here the value is 0, so again this term will be equal to 0. Here again the value for EB it is 0. Okay, so this term again will be equal to 0. Now for B, value in M1 column is x minus 6. Okay, and in M2 column it is x minus 2. Value of EI is 2 here, so put the value 2, and limit 6 to 12. Okay, so here we'll get the value of F12 as 72 point EI. Okay, so this we have found out F12 matrix. Then we'll find out F22. So whatever the values are there in M2 column, multiply with again M2. Okay, so for zone DC, here value in M2 column is 0. Okay, so here this term will be equal to 0. Now for zone C, here value is x minus 2, so x minus 2 into x minus 2, value of EI is I, and limit is 2 to 4. Okay, now for zone EB, again the value is x minus 2, so x minus 2 into x minus 2 upon value of EI, that is EI only, and limits 4 to 6. Okay, and for zone BA, the value is x minus 2 into x minus 2, and value of EI is 2EI, limits is 6 to 12, and after solving this, we'll get the value of F22 equal to, after solving this, we'll get the value of F22 equal to 177.334 upon EI. So here, F matrix is nothing but, it is equal to 1 upon EI, 36, 72 into 177.34. Okay. So next part we will see in the next video. Thank you for watching this video.